There is no place like home, no matter where you call it and no matter how old you are. So staying at home and being thriving at home is certainly the key for everyone, and certainly with our next guest this morning. So it's kind of a partnership that we have going on today. We've got Doug Malin, who is here with Alexian Village. With him are Colleen Combs next to me, Melissa Reef in the middle, who are with Live at Home. So good to see you all three.
Nice to be here.
And the idea here, especially with Live at Home, is to make home still be that comforting spot. But if you happen to be at Alexian Village living, y'all can still help them. Is that right, Colleen?
That's correct. Because
Okay.
Live at Home is a membership program that people join when they are healthy, between the ages of 55 and 85, and just wanting to plan for long-term care. So what we do is we go into their homes at the first sign of need. When something changes and they can't do something for themselves, we're in their home at the first sign of need for as long as they need us.
Okay, so let's use me as an example. I'm 53, so I'm not quite there, right?
Right.
Okay, so when I'm 55 years old, if I wanted to contact you, I'm essentially saying I don't need your help right now,
Right.
but I want to go ahead and be on the roster so that whenever the event happens, it could even be something temporary,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Then y'all can come and help me.
That's right.
Okay, so is it kind of like an insurance policy where the earlier you sign on, the lower your rate, your membership cost would be?
That's correct. Yeah, the earlier people come into the program, the less they pay. And the neat thing about Live at Home is kind of what you mentioned before. Home can be a standalone home. It can be a condo, and it can also be an apartment at a retirement community.
Like Alexian Village. Well, because
where
you
we
know,
hope
one
to
thing
go.
we know, Doug, from our time up there at Alexian is you've got some go-getters. I mean, I think you've got one resident now who's over 100.
113.
100, I was afraid to go that high, but I thought it was really up there. So, and many times they want to stay living in their apartment. They don't want to transition if they don't have to. This is a great benefit for them.
So one of the great things about Live at Home is that they can come and live in our community just like they did in their home. And one of the things that they offer is home care services. So if someone is in their home or at Alexian Village and they need somebody to come in and help with their laundry or help remind them about taking meds or something like that, those services are offered through Live at Home. And it's a wonderful thing, and we utilize, I don't know exactly how many, but we have a lot that just service AVT or Alexian Village that help our residents out.
So can I get in the weeds with you a little bit and ask you some more about how it works? So we're going to go again that on my 55th birthday I call you. And y'all come out and we do whatever we do. So then pretend I'm 68 and I don't want to jinx myself here, but I break my wrist or something. And Mark's traveling and I need some help. Do y'all then just come in at that point based on what my need is? Is it daily care? What does it look like?
I'm good to speak with that. So once you're in the program and you're a member, so say you enrolled at 55 and then 68, now this is when the wrist injuries happen. All you would do is give us a call. You have an assigned care manager who by now you've already met. You met them when you were 55. They came out every year and did an annual assessment on you, really just to make sure you are doing okay. And that individual helps set up the services with our home care. And so it's someone you already have built a relationship with, your care coordinator, care manager, I use that interchangeably. And then they set it up for the services to come to your home, whether you need help with personal care, meal assistance, whatever it is that you need to stay at home.
Okay.
Then they make those arrangements for you. So you don't have to look up the phone, look through to try to find a home care agency.
Right.
We have that for you.
Is this specifically in Chattanooga, Colleen, or?
Yes.
Okay.
It's really for Hamilton County, and we also stretch if a zip code goes into another county, then we can serve that person.
Right.
Where we can't go is Georgia.
Okay.
Which is disappointing to us
Yeah.
and to a lot of people sometimes.
Sure.
But it is a it's a regulation
regulatory thing.
Yes.
Are there, when I go back kind of to the a la carte, different levels of benefit that you can receive, are there nurses within Live at Home, or is it just kind of domestic help?
Yes, it's domestic help in the home, and if you begin to need services higher than that, then that's where Live at Home covers a large percentage of care in assisted living or the skilled nursing facility at Alexian.
Okay.
And so that's where it's kind of similar to an insurance policy, where if you get to a point where it's really, you need nursing care or you need around the clock care, that's when we're saying, okay, it's time to maybe consider a facility, which Alexian has, and then we cover, Live at Home covers a huge benefit.
Right. And if you need to go to that assisted living for a bit, but then you get better and you come back home, great.
Yes.
Seamless.
Seamless. Okay, so to contact y'all at Live at Home, is the easiest thing to go kind of through this Ascension Living website, or should they contact you directly?
The easiest way is to contact me directly.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's liveathome.
Oh, well, if you're going through the web, it is Ascension Living.
That's my question.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. That's
Okay.
the way. Otherwise, just call.
Okay. Phew, I thought I knew my study guide, and then I was afraid I had botched it. So ascensionliving.org is the website. Once you're on that website, you can navigate and find out about Live at Home.
Yes.
Also learn about Alexian and all the myriad ways they can benefit you. Did I get it?
Yes.
Thank you.